Good evening. Welcome to the 810th meeting of the Laurel, City of Laurel Historic District Commission. I'd like to read the opening statement. The qualifications of the members of the commission, the staff to the commission, and any consultants used are on file with the city and are hereby made a part of each and every application heard today. The guidelines, procedures adopted by the commission are also made a part of each and every application. Each application heard today is considered on its own merits and is not to be considered as establishing a precedence for any other application. Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Chairman Hayes, Mr. Cocoon,
Yes.
Council President Les, Ms. McSteeny,
Yes.
Ms. Lubinecki,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier.
Yes.
We have a quorum.
Okay, then next item is the approval of the minutes for the HDC meeting for March 20th, 2018. Does anybody have any questions or comments about those minutes?
I do.
Okay.
The second paragraph, it said the minutes were approved on 6 affirmative votes, but it was 5 affirmative votes since you abstained.
Okay. Madam Secretary, can we add that change to the minutes?
Will do.
And on that, I move we approve the minutes for Tuesday, March 20th, 2018.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay. Madam Secretary, we have a motion by Ms. McSteeny and a second by Mrs. Frazier. Can we take a roll?
Ms. McSteeny,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Mr. Cocoon,
Yes.
Ms. Lubinecki.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. And the next item we have is HDC 064-2018 for 906 Montgomery Street. Do we have an applicant? Would you like to step forward and state your name for the record, please?
Deirdre Holliday-Williams.
Hi, Ms. Williams. How are you?
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
You want to install a sign in the storefront?
Correct.
Okay. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your sign?
Okay, the sign is, the store actually is, the name is Flavor Garden, and it's basically going to be a snack bar. So the sign is round, it'll be flat to the building, and the colors are white, green, and brown. And did you need to know what I'm going to sell?
One of the main questions is the light going to be lit?
No, it is not lit.
Okay.
I have just the lights that's on the building just shine to it, but the sign itself is not lit, no.
Okay. Any questions for the applicant? Can I entertain a motion if there's no questions or comments?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve HDC 064-2018 for 906 Montgomery Street to install the storefront sign saying Flower Garden.
I'll second that.
Okay. Madam Secretary, we have a motion by Ms. Lubinecki and a second by Ms. McSteeny.
Ms. Lubinecki,
Yes.
Ms. McSteeny,
Yes.
Mr. Cocoon,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Good luck.
While you're still here, so what kind of snacks are you? It's not going to be a coffee shop.
No.
Okay, because I don't drink coffee and I don't drink smoothies, so I am just out of luck.
It's going to be ice cream. I'm going to have hot dogs. I'm also going to do steaks, cookies,
No.
and just chips. No, just a snack bar. Something a little different, but because it just seems like coffee everywhere. I don't even like coffee. I was like, I need something a little different.
Okay.
Okay.
I wish you luck.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck.
Have a good evening. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item is HDC 066-2018 for 339 Main Street. Seeing that there's no applicant present for that, are there any comments or questions? We can table it if we want for the next meeting.
Mr. Chairman, am I not seeing while the color piece of this seems pretty straightforward, it also refers to installing an interior light fixture in front of the building. Is there a picture? Did I miss a picture of that? Is there a picture of the light fixture?
I did not see one.
Did we have any idea of what the light fixture proposed was?
I believe it's not going to be seen from the street. I think the awning kind of covers it.
Yeah. But that's not extremely.
Because I believe there's already a light there, which you can't see from the picture.
Right, but the request as noted here is to install an exterior light fixture to the front of the building. So, Mr. Chairman, I might propose that we approve the color in the awning, but table the light fixture piece.
Okay. If we table it, we have to vote on it at the next meeting, or we can just we can vote to exclude it from the application.
Can we do, is that how we would do that? Okay, I mean, I just meant that I don't want us to vote on the light fixture that isn't.
Right. If we exclude it, they can come forward with a new application at a later meeting.
That's correct. If you exclude it from the application, just vote on the sign and the canopy. The applicant can come back with the light fixture if it is seen from the street, if it's not covered up by the awning.
Okay.
And it even says light fixture if possible, so they may have some problems with it too.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Ms. Fraser, I didn't hear what you
On their application, it says light fixture if possible.
On the handwritten part,
okay.
it says if possible.
Okay.
Was the applicant notified that they needed to be present for the meeting? Okay.
They
Was
were
it-
notified, but I didn't get a response.
No response. Okay.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the HDC 066-2018 request for to replace the black awning with the blue awning and to paint the front door and trim a medium blue close to the Covington blue on the approved list, but that we exclude the application for the light fixture.
Okay. I have a motion. Can I entertain a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, Madam Secretary, we have a motion by Ms. Lubinecki and a second by Ms. McSeany.
Ms. Lubinecki?
Yes.
Ms. McSeany?
Yes.
Mr. Colquhoun?
Yes?
Ms. Fraser?
Yes,
Motion carries.
Okay, moving on to item number 5, tax credit request for 310 4th Street. Are there any questions about this tax credit?
No, I move we approve the tax credit request for 310 4th Street.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay, I have a motion by Ms. McSeany and a second by Mrs. Fraser.
Ms. McSeany?
Yes.
Ms. Fraser?
Yes,
Mr. Colquhoun?
Yes?
Ms. Lubinecki?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, moving on to staff approvals. I believe we have a question on staff approval HDC 065-2018 for 505 Prince George Street.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Looking over this, and I know in the minutes we say the applicant will need to return for approval of the windows, doors, and shutters unless they are in kind. And the concern that I have that I'd like for us to discuss is they have already installed a number of windows that were inappropriate. They hadn't reinstalled all the windows, but we had asked them to come back because of the windows. So what is happening to the windows that are already installed that are inappropriate? The way this reads, it sounds like all their windows are then okay.
Yeah. From my understanding from the last meeting, the applicant decided to put in the 2/2 windows. They've submitted a picture and said that they were going to remove the ones that were wrong and then replace them with the 2/2 that was submitted in the application that we staff approved. So the ones that were not approved last time that didn't fit, they were going to remove those and then put in the 2/2 that was submitted, the picture within the application that was signed off on for staff approval.
So they did submit pictures of.
Because sorry.
Go.
Go ahead.
The size was wrong too. The size of the windows that they had put in were too wide and too short.
But the applicant submitted new pictures for the windows as well as the door, right? The window at the frame of the door. So they were supposed to remove what was in the house because they put those in without appropriate approval, and they submitted what was discussed at the previous meeting, at that meeting that night, that said they were going to put in those type of windows. Did they get the pictures for that? Yeah.
No, actually,
No, we didn't get pictures for that.
Oh, because they're staff approved. So basically, since that meeting occurred, the applicant submitted to the department windows in the door without the ridges that showed which could be staff approved. So we staff approved the windows that were discussed at the meeting as well as the door based on those comments. So they're supposed to take out the inappropriate size windows that are at the house and put in the ones that were approved that night, or discussed that night.
I think the question is still, were they changing the size of the? I mean, isn't that your comment, Mrs. Schrader?
Yeah. But did they submit a different size window than the one they had put in before, as well as the 2/2?
I believe so. I believe they did. I don't think it was the same size that was there. The windows that were installed.
I guess my general concern and comment would be, well, there were windows that had not yet been installed in this house,
Right.
and I could see if they were actually duplicating windows that had actually been there. But of course, since they had taken them out, that would be hard to do. When we have, and maybe this is just a policy for us, if we have a situation, and we may not have made it fully clear to the staff, that has been totally out of compliance when it's submitted, that they need to come back to us rather than do an in-kind approval, because this is a pretty controversial property.
Yeah.
Well, then I think that's on us, because we said,
Right.
if he does what we ask, then it could be a staff approval.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think we may not have made it fully clear. And there's actually a couple of parts to this property, because I think the roof they were going to do, I don't know if this was, what was this for, shutters and front door with the same colors and style, where they hadn't quite replaced anything yet.
Right.
So that they weren't out of compliance, whereas the windows that they had already put in were really out of compliance.
I understand.
So and some of that is on us, no question. But maybe we need to clarify.
And they were going to stay with the cedar siding.
Right.
I have to say that I did not go back by that house again to see what work had been done.
I don't think they've done anything.
I don't think they've done anything at this point.
Yeah, I don't think they moved forward on fixing anything as of yet. They kind of been on hold, or just, I don't want to say they neglected the property, but I think they just wanted to make sure they have the appropriate approvals, and so.
Okay.
Is it, and someone can clarify for me, is it appropriate or possible for the staff to go back, and particularly in the size issue, to confirm that the new windows that they're putting, that they are actually taking out those, which are reasonably expensive windows, taking out those windows and replacing them with actual same size profile,
The original size and shape.
to make sure that their in-kind is actually in-kind, essentially.
Sure, that's not a problem. We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's on us, and I just think it's a general policy, maybe if it's been out of compliance, let's not put the burden on you to have us then come back and say, but.
No problem. That's fine. We can work it out.
Yeah.
We'll go back and make sure it's the appropriate size of the original windows and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are there any other questions about any of the staff approvals? Okay. Seeing that there's none, I'll move on to new business. Do we have any new business? Motion
No.
to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
I second that. This could be a record.